Nintendo!
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be ranking the first Fighters Pass. I know I'm a little late to this, but better late than never. Now keep in mind, this is based on, in general, the pass. I'll be talking about the gameplay and music and stage and all that. Now keep in mind that many people's opinions are different, so I could put probably your main or your favorite character really low, so be warned. Without further ado, let's go. Number 5, Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses. I bet y'all expecting this. And before people comment, Fire Emblem bad, boo-hoo, you hate Fire Emblem. It's not because of that. It definitely was the worst in my opinion. Not because I've actually never played a Fire Emblem game before. And I doubt I ever will, I'm sorry. But the fact that this character ended they ended the Fire Pass with a character that's definitely going to be getting people angry definitely was something, I guess. Like, I didn't know what this was. I was like, oh, are you actually serious? I wasn't, like, extremely mad or anything, but it was just kind of just, like, we were all expecting, oh, it's gonna be all third party, and now we just got this. I mean, I guess it makes sense because Three Houses is so popular, but I don't know. I just kind of felt in the mix of Putin's, but this was definitely the worst reveal in my opinion. Now, I do love the music, and the stages it's just okay. Not the best stage, honestly, but definitely one of the worst reveals. Don't hate me. I'll play Three Houses. Number 4, Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury. I know many people are going to disagree with my list right now, but Terry Bogard was just, if Violet doesn't count, by far my least favorite. I mean, the stage is amazing. The music is fantastic. But his gameplay is just not for me, in my opinion. People can have opinions. If Sakurai says he's fun, cool. But not everyone is going to like something that everybody should like. Like, everybody loves Mario Galaxy, or everybody loves Super Mario Odyssey, or whatever. It's not like that. Everybody shouldn't love, like, everything, you know, right? But just because Sakurai says he's fun to play doesn't mean everybody should have fun playing with him. Not saying I hate the character or anything, but I just don't think he fits my playstyle. But I do appreciate them because Sakurai loves SNK and the music is good. But I don't know. His playstyle just feels not for me. I don't really like the super special shots are interesting, but really hard to input. And arguments, whatever. You could say they're hard or whatever, but I don't like his playstyle. Number 3, Hiro from Dragon Quest. Probably the most predictable character in the whole Fires Pass. I mean, I don't hate the character. The character is interesting to play, but it was way too predictable. I know I was hoping for Gino or other square rep, or like, I guess technically Sora, but not really. But he was just way too predictable in my opinion. This is kind of why I didn't see a single person really get hype besides Japan. But maybe it's just me. I'm just kind of making complaints. But y'all can hate me if you like Hiro, cool. But his playstyle is interesting. I love the RNG. It's kind of fun. And the stage is alright. The music is pretty good. And I actually did recently play Dragon Quest XI, the only Dragon Quest game I ever beat. So I had to throw that out there, you know. But again, Hiro wasn't really like mind-blowing or anything. It was just kind of a predictable character, so I can understand, but I think it was pretty, I think it just made sense, honestly, so I can respect that. But hey, please play Dragon Quest XI. It's pretty good. Number 2, Joker from Persona 5. I never played Persona 5 before, but Joker was pretty surprising nonetheless. I heard of Persona 5. I've never played the game, unfortunately, because I don't have a PS4. But Joker was a pretty good one, honestly. I don't think he was mind-blowing. Like, he was cool, and he was definitely a surprise pick. I was like, this game is on PS4. I didn't think this would ever happen. So it was cool, and then the game became overrated. Sorry. I never played Persona 5. I think this was one of the best. I love his playstyle. The music is fantastic, and the stage is alright, so I can respect that. And the Final Smash is fantastic, so one of the best Final Smashes I've ever seen. So for someone who never played Persona 5, I do appreciate Joker's inclusion. And number 1, Banjo and Kazooie. Now, out of all the characters I talked about, any of them could probably be number 1. But I had to throw in Banjo Kazooie at number 1 because he was my most wanted character, and the trailer made perfect sense, honestly, because all 3 of these characters, Donkey Kong, Diddy, and K. Rool, owned by, well, technically DK redesigned by Rare, but the other 2 were technically owned by Rare. and it just made so much sense, and that is why I put Banjo at number one basically. Now I don't enjoy playing as Banjo, and many people could argue his playstyle is not the best, but I love the music. I played Banjo Kazooie. It's a great game. Please play it. I love the music. The stage is all right, not the best stage or anything, but I can understand. But it just made perfect sense. And I know their moveset could be like, they've been in Smash or whatever, but honestly, I don't mind. It just makes sense. I got one of my most wanted characters. I'm just missing one more, a certain blue puppet. We'll talk about him later. And that's it for the ranking. I know so many people are going to disagree with this, but this is just opinions aside. So if you hate Banjo, whoops, what am I saying? If you hate Banjo, more power to you. Whatever. I don't care. Banjo's the best in the past. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more. Later, folks.